Hey everybody, so today I'm going to be unboxing my Oster fringe door air fry oven. I did get this at my local Walmart, so that's nice. I didn't have to worry about shipping or anything like that. I apologize if there's noise in the background. My little 2-year-old is by my side. She wants to know what I'm doing here. Right off the bat, when I opened the box, the user manual was just right on top, so that's nice and handy. And again, if you guys have seen me unbox things before, for the simple fact of it being easy for me, I like to tip the box completely upside down after I have gotten the tape loose. So we're just going to lift up here. Set this guy off to the side here, maybe. And there's a lot of good styrofoam, as you can see, so it definitely looks like it was packaged very well. And these goodies, let me grab my scissors. See what we got inside here. Whoops. I guess I don't really need scissors then. But I came apart a little bit, but that's fine. This feels like... Alright. Looks like we have our baking rack. And then, I'm going to say your air fry tray, maybe? A little hard with all the plastic on it. But yeah, that's definitely your baking rack. And yeah, this to me just looks like a little air fry. Not necessarily the air fry basket, but it looks like a little tray. It's a little bit different than the other models I've used in the past. But still, I'm super excited. So, and this is obviously the back side upside down, the unit. For the sake of making this easier for me when I turn it right side up, I'm going to take some of that off. Power cord is wrapped pretty nicely there. Let's see if I can't tip him back up here. Get that cord out of the way a little bit better. Alright. Very nice. Very, very nice. I do like the knobs. They seem like they're going to be easy to turn. And it looks like the max you can go on this particular model is 450 degrees. And I'll let you guys have a close-up here in just a second. I just want to get all this tape off of here and get it ready to go. And I will say, I know I've tested out the Gourmet digital fringe door air fryer, and I really liked it. I will have to say, I think I do like this Oster one better, just because it's very flush here when the doors are closed, whereas the Gourmet fringe door air fryer, it didn't close nearly as good as this one does, and there was still some air that escaped just from the doors not being able to shut all the way. And I don't know if it was just that particular model that was like that or what the case was, but it was definitely not as well put together as this one is, because you can see. And this is more, I don't want to say like spring-loaded, but it seems like there's a little more weight to these doors, like when you're closing them. So that's a really nice thing. I like that a lot. And this one just seems overall bigger than the Gourmet fringe door air fryer. So if you're looking for a bigger air fryer, I would definitely go with the Oster air fry oven. This looks like another baking tray. Get that off the top there. And then down here at the bottom, as with most air fryers, you're going to have your little Crumb tray. Yeah, and he is pretty flexible. Don't ask me why I call it a he. It's just me calling it a he. Alright. Now getting this card out. There we go. It just got stuck on the heating elements down there at the bottom. So, as with most products that you buy, you will have to, oh there you go. just playing with it, you can see you can actually just open it with one hand. That's a really cool thing. That way you don't have to worry about scorching your hands off, because we don't need any of that. But like I was saying, as with most appliances that I buy, I am going to rinse the parts that need to be rinsed off here. And thumbing through the pages here, it's just telling you exactly all what you have in here. And just like I said, this is obviously your crumb tray, and then this is your baking tray, and this is actually the air fry tray. It's not necessarily a basket. I know that the Gourmet French door digital air fryer, that basket, that air fry thing was actually more like a tray instead of just like a flat rack. So that's definitely something a little different there. And then obviously you have your baking, just your regular baking rack if you want to put something on there. So, and then it just goes into telling you all about your different knobs here. You can have a keep warm function, and it, like I said, it goes all the way up to 450 degrees. And then you have your different settings here. You can air fry, you can broil, toast, bake, and you can turbo convect. So that's pretty neat. And then this is just your little timer here. And it's all the way up to, it goes all the way up to 60 minutes. So yeah, so let me get all this stuff rinsed off really quick and see if I can't get something air fried for us today. Alright, I do have everything all wiped down and clean and ready to go here. Going through the instruction manual, it did say that you can go ahead and turn it on and use it. If it like smells funny or there's a little bit of smoke coming out, it did say to go ahead and turn it to the max temperature, which I'm just going to do it just to see. And to let it go for 5 minutes just to get all the, you know, oils and whatever was left in there from packaging and manufacturing out. So I am going to go ahead and do that. So I will be back in just a minute. Once that's all done, I'm going to be air frying some chicken nuggets. As I'm going through learning how to use this machine, I wasn't quite sure, but you have to actually set the timer here, and this obviously then the light will come on. And so yeah, I set it for 5 minutes, and then I'll be ready to go ahead and air fry some chicken nuggets here, so bear with me. I figure while it's doing its it's also, I mean, technically preheating for you. I was just going to go through the instructions here a little bit more. Obviously, it tells you how to prepare your toaster, or your oven, your countertop oven, excuse me. And then it goes into each little function. So there's the toast function, obviously, and then you have your air fry. And then it's really cool because you actually have a whole list of air fry foods that you can do, and it's, I mean, it's pretty extensive, so that's nice. And this is where it says, note down here, it says preheat oven for at least 5 minutes before use. So technically, even though I'm getting all the gunk and whatnot out of it from the manufacturer, I am preheating it as well, so that's nice, because then I can just stick in my chicken nuggets here. But then it goes, you know, on how to use the bake function, and it even goes as far as like cooking 2 different pizzas in here. And then using the turbo convection heat function. I am actually kind of interested in seeing how that one works. And then on page number 10 here, it's used the broil function and the warm function, and obviously the timer here. It does say, for using the timer, it says after rotating the temperature dial to your desired temperature, rotate the timer dial to the desired cook time. If the desired cooking time is shorter than 20 minutes, turn the dial to 20 minutes and then to the desired time. So that's a helpful little tip right there. And then it even goes as far as like how to position your racks and stuff. And it does say, like, with your, when you're air frying and stuff, if you have something that's a little oily and stuff, just to put the baking rack underneath it so it'll catch some of that. Not that your crumb tray won't do a good job, but just to, you know, make your cleanup a lot easier. And then it goes into, you know, how you store your countertop oven. And then it just goes into actual recipes. You got a few pages of recipes, and then obviously your helpful tips and troubleshooting. So, and then it goes into your 1-year warranty, and then your Spanish version of your manual. So yeah, let me get my little nuggets on a tray here, and we should be good to go here in just a minute. It looks like we're nearing the end of this. And so obviously when I set this to get all of the oil and manufacturing oil and stuff, I did not turn the dial past the 20 minutes as you saw. So I didn't do that part right, but that's okay. Again, it's a learning process, so we'll get this figured out one way or the other. I'm excited to hear the little ding when it says it's done, so that's kind of what I'm anticipating here as I'm trying to open my chicken nuggets that are not going to open. But I mean, so far so good. It's kind of nice, and it seems a little quieter than the Gourmet French door digital air fryer. So, and I like the knobs. I mean, I'm pretty simple, so I do like having the being able to like turn the knobs instead of, you know, doing a touch display. But I didn't mind the Gourmet French door air fryer touch display. It was mostly like pre-programmed, like with the buttons and stuff, so it wasn't like a full touch display like the beautiful air fryer by Drew Barrymore. Oh, and there you go, there's your cute little ding. I'm gonna see on the back here of the chicken nuggets, it says to actually heat your nuggets at 360 degrees for 7 to 8 minutes. And obviously it's already preheated at 450, so you know we're definitely ready to roll here. But I'm going to go ahead and turn the dial down just to 360 right there. And now this is obviously, as you can see, it's just a very flat tray like I explained in the unboxing. So I'm just going to put some nuggets on here and toss them in, well, place them nicely in the air fryer and see if I can't get these cooked here. And it, like I said, it said 7 to 8 minutes, so at 360, so we'll just see how that does. And I'm just about halfway done with my placement of my nuggets here, so I'm getting closer. Yep, that's going to be plenty for my daughter and I to have lunch, since she's just a 2-year-old little lady. I shouldn't say, it depends on her mood. Sometimes she can pig out, and other times she's not in the mood, so. But nonetheless, I just wanted to show you guys. I put, like I said, a decent amount for her and I. And it did say in the manual to position it in the middle rack here. And this one's nice because, as you can see, it actually fits in the slots here like it's supposed to. I know I had that other air fryer, and for the life of me it escaped my mind what it was called. And so this one fits really nice in here. So I'm going to go ahead and close the door here. And like I said, per the chicken nuggets, it does say to do it for 7 to 8 minutes. So like it said, I'm turning it past 20 minutes. And then I'm going to do 8 minutes right there. Actually, this looks like better. Let me turn it. Alright, that's about 8 minutes or so. So I will be back when they're done. Alright, the 8-minute timer has officially went off here. We are ready to take these out. And I'm just going to set them on my little oven mitt over here. Or my hot holder, I should say. And probably let them cool down for a little bit. just because I don't want to burn my mouth off. I'll let you guys take a look here. Yeah, to me they're definitely good to go. And they're not too crispy either. I know that, you know, it always says appliances may vary as far as like cooking temperatures and whatnot, but those look really good to me. So yeah, that's at least how you do the air fry function on the Oster air fry oven.